How are you guys doing? This is Ryan. Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I want to talk about what everyone is thinking about, and that is the bull market in cryptocurrency over? It's been certainly a very volatile week. A lot of people have saw a lot of paper wealth disappear, as a lot of cryptocurrencies are down like 30 to 50% essentially. And so the question is the bull market over? Because cryptocurrency has just been going up and up and up for what feels like all year and probably into last December. So I want to share my thoughts and talk about what I'm doing with my portfolio and what I think the most probable outcome is for the rest of the year. Before I jump into that, I want to plug two things. One is on Monday night, I'm going to be doing a debate against a crypto bear, someone who does not invest in a cryptocurrency, and I'll find out more why. I don't know if he just finds it not an investable asset or like it's going to go to zero or something. That's going to be on the Richuation room. I'll have that link to that video linked in the description below if you want to tune in. It's going to be Monday at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I think it'll be really cool to talk to someone that's very bearish on crypto, and I will be the crypto bull. It's really good to hear contrast of opinion, and if you really have conviction in an investment, being able to defend that investment against a bearish thesis gives you the conviction to hold through 30 to 50% downfalls in the market. And also just in saying that, like, this bull run, if it's not over now, will end badly and will end in a trail of tears. But the question is that now? Also, I want to plug in the description below a podcast I did with Citizen of the Year on his new podcast called the Collect Cash Podcast. Citizen of the Year has a great channel all about investing, and we talked about a range of investments from real estate to crypto to kind of more personal things. I shared something about a life goal that I have towards the end of that interview that I've never talked about on this channel, and hopefully in the next 5 years this is something that I could achieve. So if you want to check that out, I'll have that also linked in the description below. Check out both Rich and Cody's channel. Make sure to subscribe and tap that notification bell. They do a lot of great uploads, and don't miss that crypto debate on Monday. So with that said, let's jump into the video. So when I talk about investments, I like to talk about probability. So what is the probability of outcome, and how should I allocate my capital? So I really believe in prior trends. So what I use is I use Marc Mesel's Trolo chart. I talked about it many times. I have a link in the description below, and I'll put it on the screen here. What has happened before is going to be the best indicator to tell us what is going to happen next. So you look at all these vicious cycles in cryptocurrency. It goes up, it goes down. There's all different kinds of news that comes out, bullish news, bearish news. And it really gets exhausting and crazy emotional to listen to, and people react and get all tied up into it. But I don't find the news useful. I look at it in the inverse. Like, the news is what makes this chart happen, okay? The news, like, crypto is going to go up in the future because it's going to get some kind of major adoption. And like the Elon Musk and Michael Saylor of the world going in and buying Bitcoin and adding it to their company's balance sheet, like, that was going to happen in the future because the trend in bull cycles goes up, and it needs these strong catalysts to go in these parabolic runs. So it almost kind of feels like you're living in a simulation. Like, these things are already programmed to kind of happen, and the chart is telling you what's going to happen in the future. So how can we extrapolate that and say what's going to happen on this bull run? So what I really look at is the total market cap of all cryptos, and nothing has changed in my thesis as to where it's going, given all of the prior trends and overvaluation to the trend line, the red line on the Trolo chart. We are becoming less parabolic over time. But if this was the end, a $2.5 trillion market cap, this was a very weak bull run, and not one worth selling out on. We didn't go high enough past the trend line. Yes, cryptocurrency is overvalued. And what I mean by that is it's trading well above its trend line still. Its trend line is somewhere close to $1 trillion, and the market cap now is roughly $1.5 trillion. And we only got up to about $2.5 trillion in total market cap, but 200% past the trend line is not much. In the previous bull cycle, we went about 1,500% past the trend line. And that's why I've been extrapolating this $7 trillion market cap as the top of the market. And I don't think you should try to time the top of it. At $5 trillion market cap, I would become a seller of cryptocurrency because the risk to reward is just not as favorable. There's too much risk on the downside. But at a $1.5 trillion market cap, which we have today, the reward is so great. You know, if we can go up to 7 trillion and become a profit taker around 5 trillion, it makes cryptocurrency kind of in a buying range. So I've been buying cryptocurrency again for the first time in a while. I haven't bought cryptocurrency like this in a long time. And I understand that there is probability that we could be falling into a bear market and these investments could go down 80%. Absolutely, I accept that risk. But I don't think it is the probable outcome. So I've talked about on this channel before using the Kelly formula. It's where you weight probability of outcome and expected rate of return, and use that formula to decide how much of my capital I should deploy into an investment. You want probability of outcome and you want rate of return. I've actually made a whole video about this. I'll link in the description below, and I'll put the mathematical formula on the screen here. But again, get your emotions out of the investment. Use trends, use the Kelly formula, use these tools to help you become a better investor. This is not financial advice. I'm just speaking from my heart, saying how I feel about investing. So even though I think cryptocurrency is overvalued, especially to its trend line, and it has a lot of future value baked into it, I still think it's going much higher. And actually, I'm paying attention to these prices right now because we're creating all kinds of resistance on a chart for when we actually fall, like when we actually fall into the bear market. I think cryptocurrency is going to run all the way up, and it's going to come back down to somewhere around these levels. And these are going to be my buyback targets. So I look forward to seeing these prices again. I think we're going to be choppy around these levels for a while, and these will be good buyback indicators. This will be somewhere roughly around a 70 to 80% fall in the market. And I'll definitely be looking towards the lows of where we hit around here. I think you'll see a lot of buying volume come back at that time, and we could certainly go lower than that. Like, I think the market from the top, when it hits 7 trillion, it's gonna fall like 80%. And I've tried to warn people in terms of the volatility and the nature of the market that it's not going to be different this time. And this is proving that this is still a wildly volatile asset in the wild, wild west of early adoption of cryptocurrency days. So you are here. Welcome to the journey. Welcome to the ups and downs. And I think a lot of you are feeling pain because you're probably sitting on losses. And I get how this plays out. Like, people were not following my cryptocurrency content back in the bear market. I'd make videos about cryptocurrency, buying Ethereum at $150, and no one really cared. But that's also why the prices don't go up crazy, because there's just not that many buyers for it. There's a lot of interest in cryptocurrency right now, and I hope you guys follow me for this journey. Subscribe to the channel, give it a thumbs up. Appreciate all that. It helps us reach a broader audience. And I hope you guys follow me into the bear market, because I think the next bull run in 2024, 2025 will be an epic run. I think you have the opportunity to make generational wealth. Certainly that's my plan, and I'm really excited for the future, and just really grateful to be alive during these crazy times, because I find it very fascinating and an exciting time to be alive. So I'm not saying this video just to soothe your soul and make you feel better about your investment. I do think it's more probable to be lucky to be in the market at this time and being able to buy into the fear and the complete crash of a market, which is like so epic. But looking back at a cryptocurrency, which is going up and up and up, and this is likely just a very healthy pullback that will set the floor for the market moving forward. A lot of these currencies are holding their 200-day moving averages, which is a bullish indicator, and you're lucky this time, because on the crash coming down, those are going to be all bull traps, and you're going to get destroyed by the bears. A lot of people are going to get hurt very badly, and that's unfortunate, but that's the volatile nature of this asset class that predicates a lot from Bitcoin's halving cycle. So you have the shock into the system that causes the price to run up, and you have these coins with finite value that just get run up with crazy value. And it's just the early days of crypto. So that's pretty much my thoughts for this week, guys. I've been working like 90-hour weeks. My business has been growing like crazy. So I just wanted to hop on here real quick and have a fun family day. I hope you have a great weekend with your family and loved ones. If you want to follow me for more daily content, follow me on Instagram. My handles are Giffin89. Also follow me on noise.cash, and let's go make some Bitcoin Cash. My name over there is Ryan Giffin. The website is noise.cash, built on top of Bitcoin Cash. Remember, life is not all about money and crypto and investing. Go out there, enjoy it, and live it. I'm going to go get a workout right now,
and I'll see you guys in my next one.